In this video, I'm going to share with you some information about commercial roof systems. This presentation will cover commercial roof shapes, pitched roof systems, roofing materials for pitched roofs, low slope roof systems, and roofing material for low slope roofs. Roofs for small commercial buildings can be similar to residential pitched roof shapes. If you recall, residential structures can have a shed roof, a gable roof, a hip roof, a gable with dormer roof, a gambrel roof, a gable and valley roof, a hip and valley roof, or a low slope roof. Some residential structures may even have a combination of these roof types. Low slope roofs, which are not completely flat, are common in large commercial construction. The common components of a typical pitched roof for a commercial building include the roof covering, which is the outside layer which provides initial protection and sheds water. The underlayment, which sometimes is called felt or paper, provides temporary protection during construction and a secondary weatherproofing layer during the life of the structure. The roof deck is the structural substrate that carries the roof loads to the roof framing, typically plywood or oriented strand board, also known as OSB. The roof framing provides the structural support for the roof. Similar to residential construction, roof coverings for pitch roofs could include standing metal seam, clay cement tiles, asphalt shingles, wood or cedar shingles, slate, or some sort of vegetated roof. The framing for pitched roofs for low-rise buildings could include wood trusses or rafters, light gauge steel trusses. Here you see an example of a commercial building with light gauge steel trusses on CMU load-bearing walls. Structural steel trusses, open web steel joist or lower slopes. Here you see an example of a commercial building with open web steel joist on tilt-up concrete walls. Low slope roofs are not flat. They are slightly sloped to roof drains so that water will not stand or pond on the roof. Because water moves slowly on low slope roofs, the roofing material must be highly resistant to infiltration. The common components of a typical low slope roof for a commercial building include surfacing, which protects the weatherproofing and reinforcement, reinforcement, which adds strength, puncture resistance, and dimensional stability to the roofing and is often combined with the weatherproofing layer. Weatherproofing is one or more layers that keeps water from entering the building. Insulation and roof decking, which is a material used to span across beams or joists to create the roof surface. The decking for low slope roofs is often ribbed metal sheets but can be other materials such as plywood. A built-up roofing membrane, also known as burr or burrs, is a common type of roofing material used on low slope or flat roofs. Built-up roof membranes can be tar and gravel, alternating layers of asphalt and reinforcing fabric, or aggregate surfacing. Single ply membranes include a single layer of roofing material. It is often referred to by the chemical acronyms EPDM, or ethylene propylene dietene monomer. It can be fully adhered or glued, mechanically attached or screwed, or held down by ballast. An example would be gravel. Spray polyurethane foam or SPF system is a protective coating that provides weatherproofing as well as protection from UV exposure and mechanical damage. It is a two-component system, that is, a rigid closed cell spray foam insulation and a protective coating. The framing for low slope roofs include wood joist, light gauge steel joist, open web steel joist. Here you see an example of a commercial building with open web steel joist roof framing with metal decking, structural steel, and a structural concrete slab.